Welcome to the bass guitar. We lost a couple strings and we got a couple octaves lower, but here we go. We're on bass guitar today. We are working on our March medley, which is composed of Rise Up by Andra Day, One Call Away by Charlie Puth, and Without You by David Guetta and Usher. Not in that order, but either way. Those songs all are going to use the same chords today. They're going to use G, which is the 3rd fret of the lowest string, the E string. They're going to use D, which is the 5th fret of the 2nd string, the A string. It's going to use E minor, or the E note, which is the 7th fret of that string, or played open on the lowest string, and C, which is the 3rd fret of the 2nd string as well. So pretty much on 2 strings this whole time. You can play them actually moving your fingers, or if you would like to just stick with 1 finger or 2 fingers to press down because it's a little hard, you can move your whole entire setup right here of these 2 fingers around wherever you need to. Some people like to use that because it's really strong when you're first learning how to play. So let's go ahead and play Rise Up by Andra Day. It's going to start with G, then D, E minor, and C, that same progression that we just did. And it's going to be 4 beats for each one, just holding out as a whole note. So we'll have this, let's see. So we're going to have this, you're broken down and, it's a little low for me to sing. You're broken down and tired, living life in a merry-go-round. So 3rd fret of the lowest string, up to the 5th fret of the A string, then to the 7th fret of the E string, to the 3rd fret of the A string. I said that right? 3rd fret of the lowest string, then 5th fret of the 2nd string, which is the A string, 7th fret of that same A string, 3rd fret of the A string. When we go to the choruses double for each chord. So we're going to have I'll rise up, then again, I'll rise like the day, then rise up, 5th fret again, up to the 7th fret for E. And we often use colors to associate with it. Then C, which is that red, it might be a pink sticker. No, it's the red one. Green G, da-da, then orange D. And so you can play them like this with that whole note, or if you want, you can play them as half notes, like E2, C2, 3, 4, 1, 2. If you want, you can play the choruses, chord notes. Rise up, I'll rise like the day, I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Don't need to put that part in there. But that's Rise Up. 4 chords, pretty easy around. Let's hop into our next one, which is Without You. Without You also seemingly starts pretty easy. G, C, and E minor. That's it, until later on we'll use a little bit of D with a funky rhythm. Let's start at the beginning. The I can't dance, it's ba-da-da, da-da-da, then C, da-da-da, da-da-da, yellow E, then C. Just those ones back and forth. So you go 3rd fret, green G in the lowest string, and again, then go to C, 3rd fret, 2nd string. You're on that C, up to E minor, which is the 7th, and back to that C. And that's pretty much your entire verse. Just whole notes on each one. If you want to start to make it a little harder, you could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, da, 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 da. Without you. The chorus is where it starts to get real fun. The chorus is going to go G and C back and forth 3 times before going to D. So it'll go like this. Whoa, oh, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, whoa, oh. So 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and 1 and 2 and ba-da-da, 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 da-da-da. So you have this little syncopated rhythm. You can either go ba-da-da if you want on that D chord. All right, we're gonna hop into our next song, which is One Call Away. One Call Away is actually the first song that doesn't start on G. Well, we're not going to the chorus, but we will go to the chorus. That'll start on G. It's gonna start in E minor. This one's gonna be played in half notes. So here's how it's gonna start. We have our E, so we got da 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 da. Wow, I can't play right. So we're gonna go E, D, G, and then C 3 times in a row. It says play it 3 times, then we go to the pre-chorus, which will just be a C held out for a whole note, and then D for a whole note. Pretty much everything else is half notes. So we got call me baby if you... We've got call me baby if you need a friend. 7th fret, down to 5th fret, 3rd of the lowest, then 3rd of the A string. So 7th of the A, 5th of the A, 3rd of the low E, 3rd of the A, then the pre-chorus. Da-da-da-da-da. You know you're not alone. Now we're at the chorus. I'm only 1 3rd fret, 5th fret of 2nd string, then the 7th fret. Go down to 3rd fret of that string, then 3rd of the E string, then 5th of the A string. So we got it going green G, then D, yellow E, then red C, only 1, orange D, call away green G. That's your entire chorus. If you want to play in this chord notes like I'm only 1, call away, I'll be there to save the day. Feel free, or even 8th notes. Superman got nothing on me. I'm only 1 call away. And I'm using fingers to actually spread out, so I'm not just moving that one hand, that one finger or 2 fingers together around everywhere.